Oh yeah, my boys. It's time. It's time. We're on RH2. The journey, whatever you guys want to call it. Beta mode. Oh yeah. Yeah. Look. I got y'all with the best fucking builds in the game. Alright, look. Best builds in the game. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Best builds. Look. Let me move this out the way real quick. 1 second. I know I'm kind of in the way. I'm putting myself down here somewhere or something. I don't know. I gotta figure it out later. But look. Best builds in the game. 100%. Guard, lock, center, whatever. You know? I got y'all boys. Look. All of today's video. Drop a like, subscribe. Join the Discord server right now. Join the Discord server right now. I got y'all boys. I'm doing a giveaway pretty soon. So join that Discord server. Look, our last video was on Roblox Hoops Live. You know what I'm saying? I returned or whatever. I have more videos lined up. I have like fucking 3 videos I already made. I have them edited all in a row. Now my videos out of here, alright? All those are coming out. But look, we on RH2. You know what I'm saying? Still in a beta. Hopefully this game drops soon. But yeah. Alright, I got y'all the best builds. Alright, let me get right into it. I forgot to do this shit, so I gotta like kind of moves out of the way. But look, I was experimenting on this. I was in the lab for like a little bit, and I was coming up with some builds. So I ain't gonna lie. Right now, I got y'all boys. All right. Look, first build we're gonna do is a point guard. Now, before you even say anything, I already know what you're saying. What the fuck are you wearing? I'm wearing a football Nike hoodie. It's like 80 degrees. What is it? 89 degrees. Let me show y'all. Let me show you actually. Look at this. I don't know if I can show you. No, fuck it. I can't show you. But look, if I do, 1 second, y'all. If I fucking get the weatherman on my phone. Look at that. Show ya. I don't know if you can see that. It say 89 degrees. 89. I'm wearing a hoodie. I don't know why. I never wore this hoodie. I wore this like I ain't say I never wore it. I probably wore it like 3 times. I was in my closet and I just found it. But look, that's besides the fucking point. Look, I'm gonna show you guys the best build. First thing first, starting with the point guard, okay? Now, mind you, I haven't played this game that much. I played it maybe once or twice on a different account. I wasn't on this account. But y'all gonna see. Alright, look. First things first, point guard, okay? Now let me make sure this is actually out the way once again. I might have to make my webcam a little bit smaller. If I go like this. Alright, that'll work. Look, first things first, point guard, okay? Hand does not matter. I just do left hand builds all the time. You guys do right, whatever. Height, you want to go 6'4", which is default for point guard. You want to go 6'4". Take your weight and go all the way down to 170. The voice shit don't matter. Skip that. Look, first thing you want to do. Now, I see this a lot. When I look at build videos, of old build videos from like a month ago or, you know, a few weeks, whatever, on this game, they always upgrade their close shot to around 85, 80-ish. Me personally, you really don't need close shot as much as you think, because half of these finishing badges you're not even really gonna need unless you're gonna run. You know what I'm saying? But look, you want to take your close shot and you want to put this shit up to a 75. Don't go to 85. Don't go any higher than that. It maxed out at 95, but you want to go all the way to a 75. Okay, put it at 75. Driving layup, you're gonna max this out, obviously. Driving dunk, I don't even touch my dunk. You guys play dunk, I don't do that shit, right? If you want to add dunk, you can. But look, for this build, don't touch your dunk at all, okay? Go your mid-range, max that out. 3-point, you want to max this all out. Max out all your shooting except for your free throw, okay? Free throw is not needed unless you're actually going to be playing fucking rec or something. But look, ball handle, max this out. I see so many people put it at 85 or 86 and be like, you don't need that much, it's just a waste of badges. No! Max it out. Speed with ball, max it out. Pass accuracy, maxed out. Max out all your playmakers, as a matter of fact. You're gonna get 17 badges. You know, yeah, like I see, if you put this down, you see, you know what I'm saying? If you put the ball in, or nigga, what am I saying? If you put the ball handle down, you can see you're gonna still have the same amount of badges, and you can see right there, like low key, like, see, that's why a lot of people like to drop it, because if you see right there, you could save badge point. But no, you want to upgrade that ball handle to 89. Don't put 85, don't put 86. 89. 89. Okay? Perimeter defense, max it out. It goes to 80, so fine. That's all you need for your defense. Just max out your perimeter defense, okay? Speed, max it out. Acceleration, max it out. Your strength, not really needed, but you should still put it up a decent amount. I'm putting it to 40, just max it out. Stamina, max it out. And your vert, max it out until you get to 99, okay? It's gonna cap out at 63. Doesn't matter, trust me. Look at the badges we have, all right? Now, a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, this is mid, whatever. When you play with this build, let me make sure y'all hear this, matter of fact. Let me move the microphone. When you play with this build, you'll see what I mean. You'll see. You'll thank me later. Okay? And look what badge you get. You don't get Hall of Fame Dimer. You know what I'm saying? Which you don't really need unless you're asking me fucking passing the ball. Me personally, I'm ball hogging. But you get Hall of Fame Dimer, okay? Look. Takeovers. Plenty to pick from. Now, me personally, I always pick Spotlight or Long Ranger. I just realized it's Lone Ranger. Crazy. Anyway, either that, Bone Collector, Spotlight, or Floor General. I personally go with Lone Ranger, whatever it is. I'm used to long range, so I'm gonna call it long range. Team boost. Rolling Deep is pretty good. I'm gonna go Rolling Deep. You guys can really pick whatever you guys want for takeovers. It doesn't really matter. But this build right here, I'm telling y'all, God tier. Specializes in mid-range shooting, playmaking, and three-point scoring. If you guys press test build, look at the badges. The badges where it really matters at, because you could have a good physical-wise build, but if you don't get no good badges, what the fuck is the build for, right? Look at these badges. Let me show y'all. When you select the badges, look what you get to pick from. Now, first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and eliminate the badges you guys don't need for one. There's a lot of people I see when they make build videos who don't know what they're doing, and they basically put badges on that they actually don't need because they're literally useless in this game. Okay? There's three main badges that people put on their build that they don't even need, okay? The first thing is Relentless Finisher. This badge doesn't work. It doesn't work. Do not put Relentless Finisher on your build no more. Get that shit and take it like this and just chuck it. Get it out of here. Gone. You don't need it, okay? Don't use Relentless Finisher. Giant Slayer is where it's at, okay? Giant Slayer, Contact Finisher, Consistent Finisher, and Pro Touch. That's all you need. That's all you need. You don't actually need all of those, but you just need those badges, okay? Giant Slayer, Bronze, okay? Pro Touch, Bronze. Consistent Finisher, you don't really need it. You're probably not going to get it as you see right there. You don't get it because of the vertical, which is all good. Teardropper is a decent badge. Relentless Finisher you don't need, right? Acrobat, you could throw that on or whatever. With this build, you actually don't get these though because we put our vertical a little lower, which is okay because with this build, it's mainly for shooting, so we don't need that high of a vertical. Now, I got another build coming where I'm gonna show you with a high vertical what you should be adding and not wasting your badge points on useless badges, okay? But look, as far as finishing, just use those, all right? Shooting, and we'll come back to it after, all right? Quick draw, the one thing you really need. Then you need to put on your range extender. Must have badge. If you guys aren't having that already, you're gonna be ass. It's just how it is. Useless shooting badge. When I said there's three main badges that people put on their builds that are useless, Relentless Finisher, Tireless Finisher, and Tireless Shooter are the two of the most worst badges they ever put on. Now the third one is over here in playmaking, and that's Bailout. You don't need that shit, okay? You don't need Bailout, alright? But look, if you don't already have these, you could add more if you want, you know what I'm saying? You can put Slingshot on, Fearless. Also, Pump Fake Maestro is fucking useless. The only other badge I would say I would recommend putting on, if you guys are going to add more shooting badges, is Slingshot. Besides that, no. You don't need shit. It's basically volume shooter. That's what it is. In 2K terms, that's volume shooter, okay? Playmaking. Unpluckable. Just have it on something. Handles for days. Must have. Quick chain. I recommend silver. You guys can go gold if you want. Silver's where I put it at. Dimer only if you're gonna really, if you really want to use it. Ankle breaker as well. It's kind of here and there. Like if you want to use it, or whatever, go ahead and put it on. I actually recommend putting unpluckable on silver as well. So instead of bronze, put unpluckable on silver. Ankle breaker. I like to go for ankle breakers. You know what I'm saying? Upgrade that. Space creator. Something you want to have. And then since we have 4 more badge points, you might as well just put it towards Dimer. Right, and then that last one, just put it on. I almost told y'all to put on bailout. Don't put it on bailout, okay? I want you to put on lob city passer. Even if you're not throwing lobs, well, here's the thing. If you're not gonna throw lobs, you have one more badge point, then you can put it on bailout. But do not prioritize bailout as one of your badge points. Don't do that. I'm gonna put on lob city passer because maybe I'm a, you know what I'm saying? So alright. Defense badges. Clamps is the must-have badge. As high as possible. With this build, we didn't upgrade much defense, which is a good thing because you get a lot of shooting. So you don't get intimidated or anything like that. You could use bullhorn if you wanted to. I don't really like using that badge, to be honest. Tireless defenders, cool, whatever. I'm gonna put on, silver. Pick dodger, unless you're playing people with set screens, there's no need to have this badge on. But because a lot of people in this game tend to ISO, not really set screens, gone. We're not gonna use it. We can put it back on later or something, you know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna use it, right? Turrets defender, put that up. Clamp as high as possible. Now with that last badge point, put on bullhorn, okay? Now we're coming back to the finishing. Like I said before, we're gonna come back. We're back in the finishing now, okay? Now, like I said, villainous finisher's not a must-have badge. You don't really need that shit. Teardropper's a good badge to have on. You don't need it high. You can have it on bronze, whatever. Acrobatic, as far as layups, because we don't have a driving dunk on this build. You're going to have all the layup badges, like Pro Touch and Acrobatic. And there was just 5 left. You know what I'm saying? You could max out your Teardropper. If you do that, it would just go away like this. And you have gold Teardropper. Or you could get the Teardropper to silver and then put on Relentless Finisher only on bronze. Like I said before, like if you go back to the playmaking, what I was talking about with the bailout and Lob City Passer thing, you could either put on both. You could put Lob City Passer on bailout, you know what I'm saying, and not have Lob City Passer with that last badge point. Same thing I'm saying here with finishing. You could, drop your Teardropper and put on Relentless Finisher on bronze with those last badge points. But, or actually, matter of fact, you can do that to silver, actually. You could do this. But it's not necessary. So I would recommend just upgrading your Teardropper to gold, okay? Just like that. Now, going back to the shooting once again. We have 12 more badge points. These right here alone are already good enough. You really don't need much else, okay? The thing about shooting this game is it's not as hard as people make it out to be. It's really not. I recommend taking your meter off as well. I have mine on, but I would recommend taking off your meter. It's going to get hard for you, you know what I'm saying, at first to learn how to time and all that, but whatever. But that right there alone is a very good badge or shooting boost. That alone. Just take your meter off. That's a good shooting boost, okay? But look. I recommend putting on slingshot, okay? I'm going to put that on silver. Tireless shooter, don't want that. Pump fake maestro, don't want that. Fearless shooter, it's debatable. Deep fades, unless you're going to fade, don't put this shit on. Difficult shots is a good badge to have regardless. Catch and shoot. Now, it's an iffy badge. It's here and there. It's a hit or miss. Right? If you're playing as a guard, you're the primary ball handler. You're the one or whatever you want to call it. You could have this on in case people pass you the ball and you just want to shoot immediately. But I feel like you really only need this badge on if you're spawning up or if you're center or if you don't really have that high of a 3-point. Then you put that badge on. So I recommend putting on Fearless Shooter instead, okay? Put that to silver. Difficult shots. Max it out. You have 2 more badge points. You could put on... really, the only thing you can put on is catch and shoot, which is a good thing because you don't want to have pumping maestro or Tireless shooter. So just upgrade catch and shoot, and you still have 1 more badge point. But the thing about that is, which one would you put it on? Look, here's what I think. Okay, both these badges, Tireless shooter and pump fake maestro, they're both ass badges. They fucking suck. Okay. So just like how I didn't finishing when I put on or sorry, not finishing, when I put on playmaking, I went Lob City Passer instead of bailout, which is like, last point might as well. You could do the same thing with that and just pick whatever you guys want. It's your preference at the end of the day with that. But I'm gonna put on Tireless Shooter, okay? Because I'd rather have Tireless Shooter, even though it's a bad badge. I'd rather have that than Pump Fake Maestro, okay? So that's it right there. Pretty simple. Alright? As far as animations and all that, I got you on the next video, okay? If this video gets like, I don't know, 15 likes, I'll drop an animation video, okay? But that's the one build here, okay? Next, and this is probably gonna be a long ass video, so I apologize in advance. We're getting a point guard, we're getting a shooting guard, or not shooting guard, sorry, we're going point guard, lock, slasher build, which is still a guard, you know what I'm saying? And then big man, okay? So just 4 builds, alright? On to the next one. For this next build, this is going to be the lockdown build. First thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and put your height at 6'5" instead of 6'6". You just want to go 1 up. I feel like 6'5" is a healthy place, although a lot of guards tend to go 6'4" to 6'5". being a guard, but also being a lockdown with the same height, you know what I'm saying? That helps. It helps. You get better stats, okay? The weight, once again, low as possible. Now, here's what's debatable though, because if you look at this with 6'5", and if you go up, you get a higher steal, whatever, at 6'6" and 6'5", right? Sorry, actually, I lied. You don't even get a higher steal. The lower you go, the higher it goes up. I recommend just staying at 6'5". My bad, y'all. I kind of forgot about that. But look, lowest weight, 6'5", point guard, doesn't matter the hand, okay? As far as your finishing, once again, when you're playing lockdown position, you're not really focused on that finishing. You're here for defense and spot up shooting. That's it. But however, if you're in like a fast break situation or something like that, then and only then will you really need, you know, some finishing. So it's good to have it. And what I recommend putting on, honestly, just upgrade your layup, of course. Don't put it all the way to 91. That's overdoing it. Put it to like a 88. We'll go 82, 83 layup, okay? Driving dunk, upgrade this to as high as possible because you only have a 76. It's not that high as well, you know. But just in case you know what I'm saying, you need it now. You need it now, and you're taller, so you know. Close shot, put it up to like a 75. Once again, like I said, 75 is fine. 3-pointer, max it out. Mid-range, max it out. We're gonna skip the playmaking for now. We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna skip it and go straight to defense. As far as defense, upgrade literally all of it. Upgrade all of your defense. You're gonna need as many defensive stats as you can possibly get. Upgrade all. You're not gonna have a lot of defensive badges. You still only have 7, which kind of sucks. Just kind of. Now this isn't really. I want to say that before. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but this build is not necessarily a lockdown. It's a point guard version of a lock. So it's more of like a I'm gonna use like 2K. Holy shit, 2K terminology. Okay. So in 2K20, when everybody had that perimeter lockdown that could ISO, that's what I'm trying to refer to with this build. I'm not making a legitimate lockdown build. I'm making a ISO lock, okay? Perimeter lock, okay? So look, now you want to go to your speed. With this build, remember the last build, I didn't upgrade any vertical. This build, we have a dunk. You want to upgrade that vertical as high as possible. Stamina, max it out. You're going to be playing lockdown, know what I'm saying? Or guard, know what I'm saying? It's a lockdown guard, whatever. Whatever the fuck you want to call it, okay? Upgrade your ball handle to a 59, okay? I know what you're saying. It looks, okay, this build looks trash. I understand that. I know it does. But listen, trust me on this one. Trust me on this one. Now, we're not done. I gotta change some stuff around. But look, back to your vertical. You want this to cap out at a 75, okay? Acceleration, 53, yeah, no, 52. Keep it at 52. You want to go back over to your driving layup, and you want to put this to 80. Your driving dunk, you want to put this to a 75. Just drop it 1. It's not really that necessary. Make sure that your 3-pointer is at 85. Your mid-range only needs to be around a 75, which is fine. You want to have the most balanced build, but also have playmaking, which is the problem. You can't have everything, you know what I'm saying? Especially with this type of build, because it's locked down. Now you put your ball handle to a 70. Now, I know what you're thinking. With a 70 ball handle, you still have, like, no pass accuracy, which sucks. It does. You want to take your steal. You want to put this on a 80, okay? Perimeter defense, keep it how it is. Your rebound, take that shit off. No rebound. Block, put that to a 60. You get 10 badges for defense, which is okay. It's not horrible. You want to come back to pass accuracy and upgrade this all the way to a 60, okay? This is the full build, complete build. I know a lot of people are going to be like, controversial, is like, what is this build? It's just kind of ass, low-key, whatever. Trust me, it's a balanced build. You get everything all around, not too crazy, but it's a valid build. And y'all going to see, it's pretty much an ISO lock, except I don't have such a super high ball handle, which is the only kind of downside to the ISO part of this lockdown. But it's a good build. Look, so let's take over, okay? For this particular build, I recommend putting on Perimeter Enforcer, okay? And then for takeover or team boost, sorry, you want to put on, once again, Rolling Deep. It's like the only good one that I know of, at least. Boom, okay? 3-and-D point. Perimeter defense, 3-point shooting, or 3-point scoring, and playmaking. Best build. Now, if I were to break down all the badges like last video, this video would be like an hour long, I'll be honest. So I'm not going to break down all the badges in this one. You know what I'm saying, just go back to my other build before this one, same video, but go back to that and look at what badge I was talking about. Okay, I'm not gonna break out every single badge because, like I said already, it's gonna be a long video. So let's go ahead and get right into the next one. We had the point guard, now we have the ISO lock. Now we're making the center build. This right here is by far the best build I've ever made for a center in RH2. Okay, so go ahead and stick around for that and let's get right into it. All right, y'all, this is the big man build. Now listen, for these type of big mans in RH2, it's a little different. It's a little controversial because a lot of people like to go with that, you know, that 6'9" with the, or they don't go center. They go like small forward, power forward. But with the 6'9" build, you know what I'm saying, I'm not a big fan of it. You know what I'm saying? But look, this build, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm doing. Trust me on this one. All right. First things first, you want to go ahead and go with the position of power forward. Everybody goes small forward. Everybody goes center. No one really thinks about power forward. Go power forward. Okay. Go power forward. Hand doesn't matter. Your height, you want to go 6'8". Now, a lot of people in this game are roughly 6'9" and up. No one really goes 6'8" on their big man. But trust me, you're gonna see what happens. Watch. Just watch, man. Okay. Lowest weight, of course. Weight is not really going to matter with this build. You'll still be able to play defense just fine. No worries, okay? Look. For the close shot, it's the first thing we're gonna upgrade. You want to put it back to 75, of course. With all my builds, I like to go with 75. It's just, that's where it really needs to be. It doesn't need to be any higher than that. That's just a waste of stuff. You really don't need a high close shot as most people will think you do. You really don't need it as much, okay? Driving layup. Upgrade this to a 82, okay? Now, just like that, driving dunk. You are a big man, you're going to want that driving dunk. 72 is fine. You can actually go 70. Me, personally, for this build, I'm going 70, okay? Standing dunk. I don't ever put standing dunks on my build. Maybe if you're a big man, maybe you want a standing dunk, but personally, nah, I don't do standing dunks, okay? Three-pointer, maxes out. You only get 78, so you want to have as high as possible. Same thing with your mid-range, maxes to 80. Pass accuracy, you want to upgrade this to a 80. Don't go all the way to 83. It's not necessary. Just go 80. As you see right there, look at the badge points. It's just a waste. See? Just go 80. Alright. Speed with ball, you can upgrade this if you want. You're a big man. You're going to be slow either way. Not really. You're not going to be super slow. But you know what I'm saying? Either way, you're going to be slow. And if you upgrade your speed with ball, but don't upgrade your ball handle, it doesn't make sense. Okay? So just put that at 25. Leave it how it is, okay? Interior defense, max it out. You're a big man, you're gonna want that. Your perimeter is also valid, or it's kind of low. It's only 62, so you want to have that maxed up. Block, all the way up. Steal, all the way up. Well, actually, matter of fact, for the steal, I'm gonna actually go 60. Don't go 64. Go 60. Rebound, max it out. You're a big man. You need bigger boards, okay? Speed, max that out. You want to skip everything else and go down to your stamina first. Max out your stamina. Once again, you're gonna be super slow, or not super slow, but you're gonna be slower than most people in the game, so you need to have the max stamina. Vertical, you just want to upgrade this to a 75. Strength, you're big already. You do have the lowest weight, which is okay, but that interior defense and your block is going to make up for your strength. You don't need to upgrade your strength as most people would do. You don't need to upgrade your strength, okay? It's not as important. You need to go to your acceleration. You need to max it out to 44, okay? That's the complete build. 18, 17, 8, 5, okay? The defensive badges, I understand they look low. Trust me, you'll be alright, bro. This build, y'all about to see. I don't even know how to express it. Look, I might have another video I'll come out when I show you guys the build, but guys, this build is OP. It's underrated because a lot of people like to make, you know, the same basic shit where they go 2 position or they make it inside or whatever, blah, blah. 6'8", all around build. Can play big man. It is big man build. But it's also got a decent jumper on it, okay? For takeover. You're big, you can really pick whatever you guys want on this. It's all based off what you guys want to do. For me personally, for my big man, I like to go with perimeter enforcer. Just how it is. And once again, rolling deep. Just like that. That's the big man build. Now, of course, I could come out and make a regular basic ass big man build like everyone else in the game and have like 1,000 fucking defensive badges and 1,000 finishing badges, but no. With this type of game, there's so many different builds that no one's really even creating because everyone wants to stick to the same basic ones, that they're missing out on opportunities to have really good builds that not a lot of people use, okay? It's unique. This whole video is unique builds. It's literally in the title, okay? But look, We have one more build for this video. This video is already pretty long. Pretty sure it's gonna be like 20-30 minutes after I edit it, whatever, I don't know. But last video, or last build, sorry, it's a finishing build. Now here's the thing, a lot of people want to make a slashing build or a finishing build in this game. They kind of just like, you know, go crazy with the finishing and blah 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 blah, make an interior finisher or whatever. But here, like I said, y'all see the title, it says unique builds. Y'all about to see. Let's get right into it. I'm not waste no more time. Let's go right into it. Okay, last build of the video. Let's go right to it. All right, last build of the video. Now for this particular build, it's a finishing build. It's a finisher. You want to go with shooting guard. Now you may be asking, why not just go point guard? Well, if you look at point guard compared to shooting guard, look how much of a significant finishing potential points. Look how much higher they are. If you look at point guard, look, if you go drive and dunk, it's 69. You go to shooting guard, 74. You know, yeah. But look, you want to go with the height 6'7". Okay, it might be almost all. It's so high. Holy shit. No, go 6'7". All right. Your weight. Once again, I make all my weights or all my builds have the lowest weight. It's just how it is. It's decent. All right. You want to have the most speed you can get. 180 is the weight. 6'7" height. Shooting guard. Okay. Now, like I said before, when people make their finishing builds, and once again, it's a unique build. When people make their finishing builds, normally they just go crazy and they max out everything they're finishing. Blah 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 blah. Right? No, that's not what I'm gonna do. So look, I am gonna max out two things: driving layup and driving dunk. Must have. Okay. Max out your driving layup. And it goes to 95, which is, I know that's fucking crazy, but because it's Roblox and not, you know, 2K or any other game like that, you want to have that high layup, okay? Driving dunk, because you're not gonna get dunk all the time, so you want to have that layup, of course, obviously. Your close shot, you want to put this to a 75 like all my other builds. Now, when most people make a slashing build, they just upgrade literally all of this and max it out. And it's pointless because why would you need a standing dunk and why do you need post control? You're not a post scorer. You're not a huge big man. You don't need that post control. Not necessary, okay? With my build, even though it's a slasher, I like to add some shooting to it, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna put 75. You can get a 95 3-point, but I'm gonna go 75, okay? 75 this, mid-range, 75. Ball handle, max it out because you want to get to the paint as fast as possible, you know what I'm saying? Be able to, you know, drive there, so 70. Pass accuracy, max it out because you only get 78. Speed, of course you want that up. The only thing we're really gonna max out on our physicals is the vertical to 87. Max stamina. Don't worry about the strength, but max your acceleration to a 75, okay? Leads to defense. Max your perimeter defense all the way out. It might be, you know what I'm saying, you only have a little bit left. But look at the badges. Look how different this is than most slasher builds. It's good too. It's not a bad build. It's good. That's all we're gonna upgrade for the defensive badges. We're gonna come back to the 3-point now. We're gonna upgrade our free throw, or sorry, our 3-point all the way out, and then that's the whole build. You get an 86 3-pointer with an 87 vertical with a 90 perimeter defense. That's like lockdown stuff. No one really has a high perimeter defense like that. And as well as that, you also get a 83 driving dunk with a 95 layup. 95. Crazy. Takeovers. For this build, you can use cleared for takeoff, or you can use baseline operator. I prefer clear for takeoff. Team boost, rolling deep, boom. Crazy. It's called an inside scorer. Most slashers aren't called that. They're called interior finisher, or athletic finisher, or spear slasher, whatever. You get inside scoring, 3-point shooting, or 3-point scoring, and mid-range scoring. Can't argue with that, bro. Way better slasher builds than the builds that I've been seeing on this game. If you guys want gameplay on this, once again, this video down to like 15 likes. I got y'all with that as well. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out. Peace.